Malicious compliance at photocopy shop. About 15 years back, and while I was studying in college, I had a requirement to take few hundred pages print for some annual submissions. At the time, each page print was about 10 cents. Around this time, one of the shops nearby had put an offer stating the price per page would be 5 cents if the number of pages was more than 99. I took the required documents in a flash drive and gave it to the person using the computer for prints. It was at this point that I was told the offer price is applicable for only print from a single file, i.e., 99 pages or more would have to be from a single file. If the pages were split among multiple files, x 50 pages in Doc 1 and another 50 pages in Doc 2, etc., the offer is not applicable. Most people may have given it up by now and had gone for regular price. But I was student back then and was always looking for any way to save money. I then told I would come back for prints. Got the flash disk back, pulled out my laptop, combined all the files and copies into a single PDF file and give it back at the store for print. I also shared this bait and switch scheme the store had planned with my classmates. So most of them took advantage of the offer later on. I may have saved around $30 on that day. Not much, but I had some satisfaction with this MC. Lol. Hey, for a starving college student $30 can be half a month of meals. You did good. This feels like regular compliance. Obviously still clever for your quick thinking. 15 years back, $30 would have gone for quite a few meals. Honestly, malicious compliance would be to only join files until you reach 100 pages long. Not join every single file into one. That's not a scheme. That's literally just how print shops prefer you bring your files already set up the way you'd like them printed. When I worked in a very busy print shop, more than half the team's time was spent just formatting customers' files and making them print ready. To the customer's terms, that's a massive business expense. It needs to be paid for. Your little trick is literally just what you were always supposed to be doing. Print shops don't like it when you don't have things ready to go the way you want them. They charge more in those circumstances because it's a massive inconvenience and they have other things they need to be doing. Other bigger jobs to be running with deadlines. The walk-in quick prints are not even half the business. Doing page count per file as independent jobs is just a way to make sure that time is paid for. That's all it is. Thanks for finally figuring out how to do your part. You finally caught on why the charge works that way and put 2 and 2 together that you're supposed to be formatting your jobs yourself like the bigger money professional jobs that actually keep the business afloat do. Otherwise you're just wasting their time and they absolutely should charge you more for that. So, again, thanks for finally catching on. But you're not incredibly clever or hacking anything. There's no trick. There's no bait and switch. We'd straight up tell people at the counter that they're better off formatting their own print files. It got so bad and so stupid that we started having to charge per minute or click for file setup to make up for lost time and to try to further convince people to just do it themselves. It still didn't work most the time. They just complained about how much money it was. It's not that your job costs us that much, it's the time away from keeping that giant machine in the back that's been running 3 days straight for a huge contract that actually pays our bills. The paper trays still need to be filled. The damn thing still stops with various problems. And the schedule only allows for hours of time not running to meet the deadline. Having the store packed with lines of walk-in customers wanting $50 or less of printing would fuck us and cost us so much more money. So thank you for having a brain and not insisting we do your menial file organization for you. too, but it's wild that this is something that has to be spelled out or portrayed as some hidden secret. Nonsense. Back then $30 was going to a movie and eating out on a paperback novel. I was in college 40 years ago, so that would have been worth even more, but we didn't have flash drives or floppy disks yet. An electric typewriter was current tech, and there was one with a screen where you didn't need whiteout, but that was for the rich kids. But this is the reason of the offer. They want to print more than 99 pages from a file, not a group of files. This is more easy for the shop employee. Yeah, I wouldn't call this malicious compliance. There's no fallout, though it is a great way to save money on your part. 15 years ago, $30 was real money. Good going. $30 in your pocket, not theirs. I may have saved around $30 on that day. Not much. While that may not be a lot of cash, that's a lot of printing. If that's your norm, over time you'd have saved a fair amount. I didn't read the offer properly and they made me fix my mistake. FTFY.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.